Let's go to the measurements of patient JD. Upon admission, his temperature was 38 degrees Celsius, his pulse rate of 113 beats per minute, respiratory rate of 38 breaths per minute, BP of 80/50 millimeter mercury, weight of 14.4 kilograms, abdominal girth of 47 centimeters, and the clinical assessment wherein his skin was found to be very warm and dry with fair complexion, no skin lesions or breakdown noted, intravenous line found in the left metacarpal vein with the IVF of Playiness S, and another intravenous line found in the right metacarpal vein with IVF of D5-LRS. Catheter insertion site found properly draining to acid urine and attached to your back. His hair and nails. Hair was black, short, clean, and shiny. Normal distribution of hair on scalp. Nails form 160 degrees angle, base are hard, and texture are smooth and immobile. Slow capillary refill of less than 2 seconds. His mouth, wherein his lips are dry or chapped. Tongue is moist and pinkish. Gums and tissues are dry, red and swollen. Tooth decay is noted and verbal pain noted, since patient cries every now and then due to the chapped lips and swollen gums. The systems involved in dengue hemorrhagic fever are the musculoskeletal system, the cardiovascular system, and lastly, the immune system. I have included musculoskeletal system since musculoskeletal system is a vast organ system that provides locomotion and an upright posture and protection for the body. It is composed of various forms of connective tissue, which includes bones, skeletal muscle, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and joints. Upon assessment, the patient do not experience muscle, joint, or back stiffness, and active assistive range of motion is noted. Motor milestones are achieved at the same time as his siblings, except for the recent changes that involve patients complain of muscle aches and fever, which means milestones are affected and indicate an infection or inflammatory process. Motor milestones here involves from the gross motor movements up to the social skills of the patient. There is absence of gait abnormality and bone deformity. Activities of daily living requires assistance because of the presence of dengue hemorrhagic fever, like in dressing, toileting, and even eating. Bones. Every single person has a skeleton made up of many bones. These bones give your body structure, let you move in many ways, protect your internal organs, and more. And the adult human body has 206 of them. But let us move further for its importance in the patient's case. The outer surface of bone is called the periosteum. The next layer is made up of compact bone. This part is smooth and very hard. And within the compact bone are many layers of cancellous, which looks a bit like a sponge. It protects the innermost part of the bone, which is the bone marrow. Moreover, red bone marrow is located at the ends of bones, and it contains thousands of stem cells, as it functions to produce blood cells, the red blood cells and the white blood cells. Moreover, cardiovascular system. Here is the picture of the involvement of the RBC, the white blood cells, the heart, and even the layers found in our blood. So a brief anatomy and physiology of the circulatory system. It is made up of the vessels and the muscles that help and control the flow of the blood around the body. This process is called circulation. The main parts of the systems are the heart, arteries, and capillaries, and veins. When as blood begins to circulate, it leaves the heart from the left ventricle and goes into the aorta. The aorta is the largest artery in the body, wherein the blood leaving the aorta is full of oxygen. This is, however, important for the cells in the brain and the body to do their work. The oxygen-rich blood travels throughout the body and in its system and arteries into the smallest arterioles. On its way back to the heart, the blood travels through a system of veins. As it reaches the lungs, the carbon dioxide, which is a waste product, is removed from the blood and replaced with fresh oxygen that we have inhaled through the lungs. Arteries, which carries the oxygenated blood and divide into smaller vessels called the arterioles. The veins, which carries blood to the heart, and the smallest veins are called venules. And wherein blood is thicker than water and a bit salty. And moreover, there are millions of living blood cells floating in a liquid called plasma. So, by using a centrifuge machine, layers of blood can be seen visibly. The red blood cell sinks into the bottom, which means they are more heavier, more solid parts, but the plasma remains at the top because it is lighter. The plasma is 95% water and the other 5% is made up of dissolved substances, including salts. What is the function of our red blood cells? Red blood cells carry oxygen and the oxygen-carrying protein, which is called hemoglobin. When it is combined with